Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she's super real, she think there ain't nobody cool as me.
On the realest of real shit, I'm so thankful that I have RealTalk's music. I mean, like, honestly, I can't tell you how much it helps me every day to have my man's music as my theme song. I love rocking out to Morning Light each and every single day. And I may never change this fucking theme music. Pump it.
Ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm a Elijah.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Hey, yo, it is August 8th. My God. And we're already rocking through the fucking week at this point. What is it, Tuesday? It is a TuesDave, and we're in the 2023 year of our Lord. How are we doing today? Hopefully fantastic. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, and welcome in one more time. There's a few things going on. You know, not a copious amount, some would say, but every time you think that there's not tons, you go into your Discord, you look back, and there's a Willie Mac here. What is happening? I mean, Matt's here too, but that's not nearly as it's not nearly as I'm sorry, I started to do the intro, but I realized when I started introducing Willie, I was still muted. Hi boys, Willie Mac and MattPitt are
What's
here.
up, Dave?
Matthew and Wilster. Willie, hi. A week late, but here. That's good.
I'm never late, nor am I ever early, Dave. I arrive precisely on time.
I feel so bad for any sexual partner you have. Jesus Christ. How you doing, buddy? It feels like it's been a hot minute.
I'm good, man. I've been busy. The YouTube stuff has been a little more professional as of late. So.
Speaking of, you hear me? You hearing this right now? You hear him?
You sound really crisp.
Yeah. You seeing me? You see me on camera? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, you do got a new camera. This is clean.
Yeah, I got new.
This is real clean.
Oh yeah. I got the fucking Rodecaster Pro 2, bitch. What? Oh yes.
Nice.
I'm having a good time. Hi, you.
Hell yeah. I still rock the same shitty fucking mic I've been using for 7 years, so nothing's changed here, bro.
I wasn't saying
USB microphone, Dave. It's all we rock.
Hey, I started on a Rock Band microphone just like the rest of us, right? Jeez.
720p webcam, baby. Let's go.
No, I love this. This is like the first proper toy. This is like the first non-Logitech or even the Elgato, as great as the face camera is. This fucking Sony. Oh my God.
The Sonys are nice, man.
Woo, this thing's so nice, Willie. I love it. I don't know. I'm getting spoiled. But now I have to actually like kick some ass now because I have good equipment.
Yeah. No, let's fuck shit up. Let's start some shit.
Let's check and wreck and like do all kinds of things. All right, let's get the easy stuff out of the way, man. First and foremost, Matthew, how you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling. Just ready to react to XQC and You Can Climb.
So are you off now? Like, is Shot from the Point done for the summer? They're on a seasonal break. I watched Tommy's 17th goodbye video.
He's on vacation. That's it.
He's just going on vacation.
For a week or so, I guess.
Yeah, he's just going on vacation.
Dude, that guy takes a vacation every other month, bro.
And he's always drained. He's always drained. Well, you know what? Some of us got to live that way.
It's those kids. They'll wear you out.
The kids will wear.
That's what I think.
and his kid's about as big as he is now.
Dude, little Tom is big Tom. He'll mess some kids up.
He can't even talk shit to his kid no more because fucking little Tommy will go LT, will go give him a throat chop and a groin fucking thing and go grab a beer out of the fridge.
Yeah.
Call it a goddamn day. That kid's going to be owning that fucking house soon. Good Lord. Yes, the final season is taking forever. It'll be the longest final season of your life. Kiss has been on the final tour for 20 years, is all I'm fucking saying. That's all I'm saying.
I buy the merch every time, too.
Yeah, you can't help it. Yeah, it does. It's a really good gimmick. It's a good shtick. We're going away, for real. Look at Motley Crue. Oh, shit. What's that? What? I always got to be. Oh, plants. What the Matt TuesDave. I love it. I always have to be wary when I get the screaming sound in my ear because Charizard is always on. Just never know. You got to get that Charizard.
I did like that clip of you pulling the Pokemon card.
Yeah, what do you mean you didn't like it?
Oh, I loved it.
Oh yeah, it's great, isn't it?
It's the best clip. Yeah, I always love those. I love those videos. I don't even know what's rare or what's not. I just love the videos. They're so funny. In classic me fashion,
it wasn't the card I thought it was. But it
was it just some shitty card or what?
No. It's like the third best card, but it was still a great card. The card I thought it was is this really badass art variant that's in the new set, but I got a Japanese box of it at a hell of a price, and I haven't ripped for myself in a really long time, so it was cool to pull that card. I had the full bitch quiver and everything. My fucking hand quivered like a fucking hoe. I was like, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. It's terrible. Terrible. But hey, I got a badass Charizard. Fuck you. All right, so anything going on with YouTube before we get into some meat and potatoes? And let's go.
I think the main thing is just the React content, right? I mean, that's like been the drama and the conversation for a while. And finally, we've got Ethan Klein, who's been going on a bit of a tear because this, I'll admit it, this is his area of expertise, right? He's got some really good experience in here. He's one of the few people that have actually talked to lawyers about it and have been in a case with it. So I think it makes sense that he's kind of crushing the issue.
Yeah, right now it's Ethan Incline.
Wow.
That was good. That was
you allow this guy on your show, Dave, huh?
I'm just happy. I'm just thrilled. I'm just thrilled he's here. I'm just thrilled we're all here. Willie Matt TuesDave, we're all happy about that. He's surprisingly chastised his son. Look, the reality is, like Willie said, this guy, if anyone can speak on it, whether you like him or not, it's him. He went through it. FUPA was a fucking thing. And it was big. It wasn't like a small thing. Everybody talked about it. Everyone knew about it. So yeah, he has some authority here to speak on it. And he just so happens to be shitting on XQC, which I have no problem with. I have absolutely no problem with because that guy is fucking brain dead.
Dude, XQC is a genius, bro. He's a thought leader. I love this guy. I've always loved this guy. He's crazy. He's the guy who played in the chess tournament, the Twitch chess tournament, where they were all trained by pros, and he lost in 2 moves to critical.
Oh yeah,
this is the level of intellect we're dealing with. Right?
He's special, man. That's a special boy. Oh boy,
I love that guy.
But you know what though? Like the best stupids amongst us, he'll go and talk to you. He'll go on and he'll go in with confidence.
No matter how wrong he is, Dave. I'm on his side.
How wrong he is. You're there for the train wreck. If a train wreck could have an argument, you would be listening to the train wreck's argument. And be like, he's got something to say.
Yeah, full support. Hey, this guy might have been wrong for 35 minutes straight, but I'm giving him another $5.
We're gonna give him $5.
I'm gonna donate again.
It's smart. He'll do well with the money. Obviously, he knows what he's talking about. So for people who don't know, the situation is it's pretty fucking cut and dry. Well, it is and it isn't. It really depends on what you understand about copyright and fair use and all that, blah, 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 blah. Because here's what XQC does. He just watches your shit.
He is probably the worst reaction I've ever seen.
He just watches your shit. I mean, like Sniper Wolf reacts better than he does. It's like
it'll be like an hour-long video, and he'll add straight up like maybe like 120 seconds of content to it. Like it won't even be longer. There's no intro to the content. There's fucking nothing, bro. It is honestly somehow worse than Hassan's React content, and Hassan leaves.
Yeah, right. the chair
Hassan's
is better.
like not even there half the time.
Did you see the thumbnail for today's show?
Oh,
You
no,
gotta see
I-
it. You'll love it. Look at the middle. You'll love
take
it.
a look.
Look at the. You gotta see it. It's great. Shout out Abby Blackbird. You gotta see that. It's fucking good.
Oh, Abby did it. Nice.
Yeah. She's been doing the thumbnails lately. Fucking killing it. I fucking
Oh
love it.
yeah, this is a classic. The live Hassandria. I love that chair. That chair has reacted to a lot of videos.
It's an important chair, Willie.
It's done it for
an important
years.
chair.
It's years of experience. Did you see XQC? Like, it's so famous that he gets up and leaves from his chat that his chat calls it Mr. Chair when he leaves. Like, it's XQC named his chair.
Well, you know what? You gotta have a gimmick with it at the very least. If you're gonna use it that
They
much.
tell him that Mr. Chair is a better reactor. Like, they want him to shut up. That's how shitty he is at reacting to videos.
Go to Mr. Chair.
The 30 seconds he adds is enough to make his chat mad at him.
It's pretty bad. And you know what? I think that no one can be mad at the chat for being mad at his stupidity. My God. Mark, I'm late, but I'm glad we got Willie and Dave today. Hell yeah. By the way, guys, hit that like button.
Dude, it's the Dream Team's back. We're in it.
Right.
Let's go. Me and Dave.
That's fucking right. The dynamic duo and the one fucking legged wonder. What the fuck? Who's got it better
Hell
than this?
yeah.
Before we get into all that even more, we're going to break down, we're going to look into the video. I want to follow up on yesterday with the Fousey Tube thing. We saw Keem's displeasure, but look at this one. Nick this is real, right? This is real?
Yeah, this is confirmed real from what I know.
What the fuck?
How about you read this one out, Dave? Because this
Holy
one shocked me
shit.
too.
All right. Dollar or 333. I don't even know what that means. Is that hearts? Those are hearts. That's supposed to be hearts. To someone who
I thought it was
retweets.
$333.
Oh, is that what?
$333 to someone who retweets and comments. Yeah.
That makes more sense than what I was thinking it was. But I don't know. Plants with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Mucho apreciado. I just got to turn that down now as those 5 will do its thing. All right. Today I got a deal from Kick Streaming to live stream there that will change my life forever. Listen, y'all, I'll be smart with the money this time. I told y'all, every single prayer I would talk to God and say, when you give it to me the first time I wasn't ready, if you give it to me again, I will know what to do with it. My life has changed forever, and now I can change so many lives, like the ladies in airports. Not only mentally and spiritually, but financially, just like the lady in the airport. I am blessed beyond belief. I love you all. This is the beginning of something amazing. I promise. G7, it's a mindset. You know? Shit. Wait. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. There we go. Felt like the last word was a trap word. Alhamdulillah. There you go.
Yeah, what do you think of this? This guy gets in a controversy for like fucking a sex trafficked woman and then blames it all on like a manic episode, and then he gets a what is it, a $15 million kick deal apparently?
There's a lot to unpack with this.
Actually.
I didn't even know he was big. Like I figured he was streaming to like 150 people. I didn't even realize he was a big streamer.
Well, it just happened. Like he the past month he's just skyrocketed.
Because he
really?
started
Is
doing
he blown up?
Yeah, because he started doing unhinged shit again.
Well, it's like the new meta is to do a subathon, right? That's how you blow up on.
Yeah. Dave, what is your opinion on this fucking kick deal?
Well, I mean, look, Fousey it's been called the spiral again. You know, he's spiraling again, and he's getting big just right in the middle of the spiral. He's been unhinged lately. He's been doing fucking whack ass wild shit. Keem has completely fucking disavowed him, I guess, at this fucking point. We got that tweet there from yesterday. He's all kinds of fucking
because Fousey didn't commit a crime.
No,
honestly,
he didn't commit a crime, but
he just did something that was pretty
it's
fucked.
Not clean. You can't watch that and then watch him come back with that fucking smile on his face.
Yeah, this is
terrible.
some shit that will haunt his YouTube career forever, or his internet career.
It might end it in some circles, man. I mean, like, just how fucking...
It ain't ending it. He just got 15 mil, boys.
Yeah, no, you're right there. But that's the part that's more interesting to me at this point, because we already talked about the Fousey part as far as with the chick yesterday. But I don't understand Kick's philosophy here. Any press is good press. Controversy creates cash. Fuck Twitch. I mean, all the above, perhaps. I don't really know. I don't know if it's going to be successful. There's been too many platforms that have gone the way of the dinosaur, doing frivolous and weird and offbeat shit to me that I just
like what?
Well, like Mixer and everybody else who've been around, you know, everyone that was the next promised one, and the things that they would do, you know, that was going to be the one that was going to be the takedown and all that shit. And they all failed. They all went the way of the fucking dino, one after another. And now we got these platforms. We have Rumble and Kick.
I kind of feel like Mixer was too early though. You know,
may have been, but
like
there's
Mixer,
D-Live, a fucking million other of these fuckers that were supposed to be the promise. They're like, honestly, there were so many that fell. I don't even remember all the fucking names at this point. Now, I will say, go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry.
I'm saying I think what helped the other platforms is there was a lot of popular people that were getting deplatformed.
Yeah.
And they needed a platform to go to. So there was like a surplus of people now they could go watch on like Rumble and Kick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it helps, and they're going after him, and you know, Kick is
that weren't just alt-right psychos, by the way. Like,
yeah, of course we are. Yeah, it's funny because Kick, you know, is the platform that you could do say whatever, right? That's the whole fucking shtick of it.
Yeah,
there's no limits, but as we know, that only goes to a limit. There's going to be something that's going to make them stop at some point. They're going to get big enough to where something's going to make them stop and go, Yeah, and when they do that, it's going to crumble. Now, I think, personally, it's going to crumble long before that. And just because the history with streaming platforms, I just don't know if Twitch and YouTube, and even in their vulnerable states, can be unseated. And I think the one that will do it will be Twitter. But that's just my dog in this horse is fucking Twitter. I think Twitter is it. But
yeah, it's hard to tell with the streaming platforms because it's like Kick's actually got like an alternate revenue source where theirs is just converting people into gambling. So it's just I do wonder like how you know how that's working because it's right now it's easier and cheaper to host video than ever, and it's only getting cheaper year after year. Yeah, so I wonder if that bar has just gotten so low where these companies can do this and still operate at
maybe they can.
A somewhat even playing ground.
Yeah, now that's one thing, but giving out the deals that they're giving out, that indicates something
insane,
else.
Right? It's like, how the fuck does that work? I don't really understand it, Dave. It's just got to be crazy stake money.
Well, you know what? You think of like XFL and USFL and all these other minor leagues and wannabe. They give out big deals. It's not like they're not spending money that they really don't have.
Like, they ain't giving out kick deals.
No one's giving out kick deals.
Same.
Kick's giving out baseball deals, man. 15 million. Yeah. They're giving out fucking baseball contracts.
I one part do love the Fousey deal because there is something reassuring that you could do something as completely fucked as Fousey and still somehow get paid on the fucking internet. Like there is some sick part of me that's like
I don't know how I feel about it. Like I'm definitely split. I'm like, yeah, you're right, Willie, but I don't know how I feel about
at the
it.
Same time, this is one of those things where I'm like, well, maybe being canceled for like a little bit, like might be worth
like a day. A day probably would have helped.
A couple days. Yeah.
Dude, it's like getting over being canceled is getting easier and easier by the day.
Maybe this kick deal should have waited like a week. Make them cook for a little bit. You know, it's like it happened like the day of.
But that's Kick's MO. You know, Twitch made the mistake by putting the ban out that quickly. You know, not a mistake. I think doing that on stream, I can understand why you get banned.
Out of all the shit that Twitch bans people for, I expect exactly that for something like this.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not even sure how much the story itself that she told had to do with it. Just the whole situation is all kinds of gross, and the fact that he had to be corrected by the chat before he started showing any remorse is even worse.
Right. The real question: did the girl seem like she was into him?
Well, apparently she came back, right?
It seemed like it, right?
Yeah.
It did seem like it.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm confused on how upset I could be during this. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know.
The sex was consensual, but it doesn't. Even with consensual sex, it doesn't
like
make
all
what
over
it did.
him.
It's still
like
dirty.
Grabbing his arm and shit.
Hey, you know what? I can't kink shame and I can't say she's wrong for turning around, but not for me. Team Chi is all I'm saying.
It's just like if you're like a professional fucking streamer, I don't know how you do this all on camera and like roll with it. I don't know I don't know how you could comfortably do it. Period. Let alone on camera.
Knowing that there's hundreds of people, if not thousands, and you're in an airport. Well,
people would be like me robbing a store and like robbing a bag of Cheetos. Like nobody would care, but if I film it, like everybody's gonna give a shit. Like,
I don't know how delusional Fousey is right now.
Oh, how delusional is it?
We did a live stream last night with only like 150 to 200 people watching, while Augie's streaming to 1,000 people. Fousey comes in our chat.
Really?
Yeah. Like
you guys
popped in our
matter.
chat.
Dude, totally. That's the other question I got. How much bigger is Fousey than Augie? Like, does Augie get like a $7 million deal? Like, how much? Like, what the fuck? At what point?
Where's his deal?
How much? How little viewers do you need to get these $1 million deals on Kick?
You got to do something real edgy.
Yeah, Augie needs to have a mental breakdown on stream.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, I was telling we've been telling Augie for years, like, hey, you got to pull back a little bit for these advertisers. We give them bad advice. Send it the other way, Augie.
Terrible advice. You guys are leading him astray. Gee,
yeah, we're fine. We're taking money out of his pocket, dude. Those sponsors ain't coming, but Kick will. Kick might.
You just got to have the right type of mental breakdown. You got to make.
When is the day gonna come when some dude like murders a bunch of puppies on stream, gets declapped from YouTube, but then gets a Kick deal?
It's a Kick deal. It'll be the next day, dude.
Yeah,
you got to. It's a Kick. Like, how far will Kick go? Like, will Kick go get Lion Maker?
Oh God!
We'll kick off for a deal Lion Maker. Like, that would be great. Let's do some AEW all elite, like all in fucking adverts for Kick. Let's do some real fucked up ones. Who was it that Storyfire did that, right? That was the thing with Storyfire.
I don't think Storyfire had $1 ever.
No, but they were the ones who was like, everybody's welcome. Oh, fire, brimstone. And then we got all the fucked up memes of everyone who was coming. I think Hitler was coming to fucking
Hitler was coming.
Everyone was coming to Storyfire.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a hater of that platform from day one. I just thought the whole thing sucked. I thought the concept didn't make sense. None of it
hated
did.
The name.
Yes, I was gonna say, do you remember why I hated it? The fucking name. Matt,
the
was the worst.
Everything was
now
shit.
Fuck all that
sucked.
Storyfire. What the fuck does that mean? Matt, I'm with you, man. Fucking Storyfire. How stupid. I knew it was going to fail.
They paid you in like their own unique coins. It was like, what the fuck? It's like
Disney
never,
bucks.
it's like obviously this ain't going to turn into shit.
Here's $5 for you. You can spend it pretty much nowhere.
You can spend it here.
Right here, digitally, virtually.
It's like they're giving you the equivalent of Kohl's cash. Like, how is this helping me out?
You spend it in the store. Yeah, like, oh no, it's even worse. Miners tokens, where the fucking mining communities would pay you in miners tokens after you
I was
it back
thinking a
down to
different
the pit.
type of miner. I was really confused by what you meant by that.
What type of miner you mean?
Well, you just wrote up lion makers. I was a little confused.
Oh no, I meant like coal miner. You know, like picking axe. Coal miner.
Yeah. All right, should we move on to XQC?
Yeah, let's move on to XQC. Good job, Willie. Good job. I lost 10,000 from Storyfire. Yeah, you got what you deserve, not a noob gamer. You got what you deserved. Fucking terrible name. How could you invest in such a terrible name? Give me the 10 grand.
Dude, the best name was vid.me.
No.
That was basically the YouTube. That
No.
was literally like a twist off YouTube. It was a great website,
now?
great name.
Where's that? Where's it
It's a porn site now.
Yeah, so like Willie had the links in his description forever. Turned into a porn.
Yeah, I was just linking to porn for like over a year, dude. Until somebody left a comment, I'm like, I better fix this.
I gotta take care of this.
Just linking to porn forever. I had videos with like 500,000 views just linking to porn. I had no idea.
Nice. Good job, Willie. You know, it's your professionalism that we all respect. By the way, you're looking fucking studly. Look at you, huh? Huh?
Am I?
I don't know. Felt like something to say.
Dude, man, it's the Manscaped.
Oh, you with the
Let's
Manscaped? It's all about Manscaped. I'm with them too. They don't even pay me.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
I love them. I've been with them for a good year now. All right, XQC. Willie, you've had a lot to say about XQC and the whole situation. You and Nick fought recently.
I don't think me and Nick fought at all, but we just had some tweet exchanges. He's just kind of like a little bit. Go on.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say he's a little bit more of a on the active approach. I think when it comes to like enforcing your copyright. And enforcing like your claims and defending fair use in terms of like from the content creator's point of view. And I'm kind of more from like a preserve the internet. Let's not like turn this all into like a legal battleground. Because I kind of am worried this would be like a slippery slope sort of thing.
Yeah.
Where suddenly this turns into like every normal person who uploads a fucking YouTube video is just going to be at risk of some asshole DMCAing them, even if it's fair use or not. And then them not being able to afford to take them to court. So you're just fucking going to be losing the fucking battle, right? And it becomes like, my worry is like right now, if somebody DMCAs your video, that's immediately like a 10K like tweet. Everyone's going to be shitting on that person. Whereas if it turns into like a thing where everybody's just like, we'll just take it to court, figure it out. Well, then that fucking sucks. Cause that guy can't take it to court.
Yeah.
What's going to happen is there's going to be some sort of regulation or legislation along the way that's going to like bridge the gap of that. Because it's only going to happen so much.
I don't agree. I agree with Ethan where it's going to be like a case by case basis, and it's gonna like be like that sort of fucking thing.
I don't know if they can do that in perpetuity. With like how many filings would take place if a bad precedent gets set or something like that. I just don't know if YouTube, we got to remember, at some point, these platforms are going to have to protect their assets. And if everybody is being held up in these type of arguments and not creating content, the platforms are going to die. There's like people have to continue creating. If they're fighting all of these battles that are constantly being fought, someone's going to have to give somewhere. There's going to have to be a middle ground meeting if people want to continue to make money, because you don't want this to be in constant litigation. You don't want this to be getting to the Supreme Court. You don't want that to happen, because it could be bad for everybody. And unfortunately, I got a feeling it's going that way eventually, because I just don't see it going any other way. Like, you're going to have to use a fucking license or an ID.
Interesting is there is some creators that have struck people for years for reacting to their content.
Yeah.
One of them is CGP Gray, who's like, it doesn't matter how you react to it. I'm pretty sure like even Asmon's reacted to his video, and a lot of people think the way he does it is fair use. And he still struck him. And like, guess what? Nobody reacts to his videos anymore. CGP still pulls millions of views every time he uploads. It's just like, there is some sort of like, it's not like there's no creators doing this. There is at least one big.
Sure.
So I don't really know. Like, I don't know the effect, and I'm just someone who hates change on the internet because I'm always scared it'll go negative. Because in my opinion, it just has always gone negative.
Well, with this one, I don't see how
never
it
gone
can.
positive. Any of the changes for me.
Well, if any of them could go negative, it would definitely be this one. This one is a little bit more reasonable when you look at The Sky Is Falling as some of the other ones in the past. This one I could totally understand, because this is the entire fight for content. But new stations have and have figured this out, and so things like the Daily Show that do a little bit more of clip-oriented things, they figured it out. So if they can figure it out in mainstream, there's got to be a way for us to figure it out in the same way. I just don't know what it's going to take. You know, is it like right now? This is a really good example, because we're seeing the internet being a catalyst for a huge change. This entire strike that's happening with the fucking actors and the writers, and now they're fighting for restitutions and fucking back pay and the residuals from the streaming services. That's a whole new fight that was never even thought of 20 years ago when people were signing contracts. This is in that same vein where we're fighting a new territory, a new battleground, and we just really don't know which way it's going to go.
No, and like, I don't know. I think like part of me, just from like a completely not legal perspective, is just like the internet's the internet, dude. Like, I don't want fucking copyright shit. What if you copyright strike me for thumbnails or like any of this shit? Like, if you post it, to me, to a degree, you're kind of just like throwing it out there to be taken for at least a little bit.
Sure.
I'm kind of, I might be a little old school with that.
You like it wild.
Wrong, and you're getting fucking struck. You'd be like, this is silly.
I mean, like, so I get hit a lot. I get a lot of like, I trim and move on. I don't even think about it most of the time, but I don't make a lot of money off of it. So I don't have a lot of skin in the game. So I only care so much. But other people who have sponsorships and other things that are very like you, I totally understand why you're more invested. You have way more to fucking lose. You want to keep this as wild as possible because it works the best for you. Completely understand. But it's people's like XQCs, their stances I don't get. Because he has
XQC barely has a stance. Let's watch this shit. Let's watch this video, because his stance, like, you can't even pin it down. It doesn't even make sense.
It's pretty fucking great. Look at this. This is a perfect intro too. Excuse me. Is he here? Is he here?
There's a fucking snooze fest over
can you hear me?
bro, on the H3 podcast.
Yeah, you're still like deep fried, bro. And also, I see myself.
God, I never really realized that how much he looked like PewDiePie.
Well, he does. All the Swedes, I think it's like Alabama over there.
Yeah.
They just interbreed.
They just all look like Alabama.
They're all related somehow.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Jesus. God, he really does, though.
On a delay, look.
Okay, hold on one sec. We'll get it right before we start.
Okay, 1 second.
Dan is going to
Hey, kudos to
How
Ethan
old
for
is
losing weight.
XQC? XQC has like the build of like a 14-year-old boy. Looks so young.
Or a 22-year-old Swedish runway model. And it's fucking
fidget around a little bit. How are you?
Congrats to Ethan. He looks like he's lost some weight. He looks good.
No, they just lifted the camera higher, bro. Look at him.
Just an
Look
angle.
how much headroom he has. Look at this angle.
It's all about the. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a lot of space. Oh, those tricky bastards. They got me. You're not getting Willie Mac
over there. You ain't fooling me.
You ain't fooling
I've done that trick for years, dude.
You can fool me, though. You ain't going to fool Willie. No fooling him.
I didn't sleep yet, but I'm chilling. What's up?
You said you didn't sleep yet?
I think you're showing me instead of the stream.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't want to.
Okay. Sleep is optional for you.
Off and running there. Hold on. Wrong fucking one. Jesus H. Christ. So there we go. Thank you.
Sleeps for the week.
Sometimes, yeah.
So how much do you sleep usually in like a per night average?
I'll get like 6, 7, but it just takes me a while at least to go to sleep. And when I go to sleep, otherwise sometimes I'll skip a day or two.
So you can
see. I kind of want to do an XQC and just let a lot of this play and not say anything, but I didn't want. It's hard.
Let's do it, dude. They can't strike it.
It's hard to commit to that bit. It's really hard. It's such a fucking lazy.
Let's just get up and walk away and leave our chairs here.
I mean,
we'll go full Hassan, yeah.
I feel like I'd have a hard time not producing any like words because I can't understand a fucking word XQC says.
True.
So I'll just be like listening in, trying to concentrate on what the fuck he's actually saying.
It's not only like I can't understand like what he's pronouncing. The words he chooses literally makes like no sense. He'll just be like this big, this big, and then it's like, what the fuck is that? How did you catch a fish that big? What are we talking about, bro?
Jeez, Willie, pay attention. This big, this big. What's wrong with you? Come on, jeez.
Skip a day or two of sleep and then sleep for 6 or 7 and you're fine?
I don't sleep like an 8 after like a 2 or 3 day bender.
Oh, wow.
What happens is that
I never really noticed how bad it really was. I never pay attention to this motherfucker. I never had to really listen to his words until right now.
He's my favorite streamer, dude.
Wow.
If I wake up after like 6 hours after that, I wake up like I'm sticky. Like my brain is like really slow and foggy, and my head.
Yeah, he feels like he's slow and foggy right fucking now. It's like his brain's on a stutter. What the fuck?
This is him every day.
This is all the time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This is what happens when you're really good at video games. This is what happens.
This is the cost. Is that what he was? That's what he's known for. He was a video.
He was a
professional
Overwatch player that got kicked out of the league for saying the N-word.
Yeah.
I think
that's his claim to fame.
Yeah, fame. Fucking Jesus. Oh God, he's very, very, very Aryan to be doing that, isn't he? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean,
those Swedes over there, they like the N-word. I don't know what it is.
Those motherfuckers, man.
The only 2 Swedish dudes named Felix that I know both said the N-word while playing video games. So
while playing video
there you go.
Wait, is XQC's name Felix?
Yeah.
Is it really?
It is, yeah.
Oh shit!
It's like being named John over there. It's like fucking everybody. They're all Felix.
They
like,
all
whatever.
look alike. They're all Felix.
Is he from Canada? Like what the?
Is he? Yeah. Is he from?
I think he's French Canadian. Actually, he's not Swedish.
Oh God, that explains a lot. I am from French Canada. The best Canada is the French Canada.
Basically, the Sweden of North America.
Oh, it's
he's definitely of Swedish descent for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. That's interesting.
Definitely French because he's always taken out.
Can do that. I mean, sleep.
Ethan does not give a fuck. He's acting like he cares about his sleep. He does not care about his sleep.
Play it.
Yes, to be honest.
Good for you, brother. All right, so is everything looking good back there, Dan, or you need a couple more minutes?
Very unhealthy though. But
do we still sound deep fried, or is it all good?
Shout out to Kermit.
Okay. So is everything good on your end?
That
can we skip
explains
ahead to when
everything.
they fix these fucking audio issues?
I have no timestamps. That explained a lot right there, though. The eye drops, that explained a lot more to me.
Felix, about what's happening on Twitch. Okay.
Okay.
Because
not care about it, or at least you push.
No, don't go back. Just go forward like
that was what
2 minutes.
He just sees our feed, our stream feed.
I ask for permission a lot.
There we go.
And I try to make an ecosystem where things are good and not conflictual.
Right.
That's the main point. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all fair. That's all good. I want to make
How
one.
is it fair? How does he do it?
I guess I want to make one thing
gonna
clear
go
at
and
the
do
top.
it, bro.
Is that I want to focus on the YouTube uploads because the Twitch streaming itself I feel like is too much of a gray zone and there's industry standard. I would be less.
Yeah, he was the
more
wrong one.
hesitant to call what happened.
You could already tell he was the wrong one for this debate for XQC. He's out of his depth already, man.
Dude, Ethan just like speaking from so much like fucking pure experience here. It's like the one topic you would not want to fuck with this guy on.
He's been through depositions, man.
He's on Twitch.
A
violation.
He's had to get this shit right. He's been deposed. Panic Pun, $5. What's crazy is I can understand Boomhauer from King of the Hill over XQC. Fucking A. Come on, man. It's not even the same thing.
What's up, Abby Blackbird, the legend?
Yeah, dude. She fucking been killing the thumbnails lately. Thumbnail game.
Hell yeah.
Fluke.
So I just want to focus on what you upload to your YouTube channel. Is that okay?
Okay, so that's gonna be a yes and a no, because I truly believe that Twitch is somewhat of a competitor on VODs. If Twitch didn't have VODs, then that'd be wrong. That'd be right. But Twitch has VODs, and all the VODs stay up. When people react, they leave the VODs up. It's quite the same thing as being able to watch.
How much fucking drugs is he on?
Dude, this is just him, bro.
No, Willie.
Here's the other funny part. Like, whether
drugs.
it's a VOD or a stream, doesn't matter legally.
No, true.
It's nothing. I don't think anybody on Fair Use ever was like, well, it was just a stream, so that's different than it being a. It's like that's not how it works. You could absolutely still get copyright claimed if you're live. You're just less likely to do it because you're live, and the person has to fucking see it.
Yeah, because a lot of people who live stream, they go for hours and hours and hours, and it might get lost in the fucking sauce. They just might not see it, especially depending on how little you use of it.
Yeah.
Or listen to music on stuff that remains in the VOD.
Okay, that's true. But just for the sake of this conversation, I just want to focus on, because like from a
and you know what? Ethan has to make this distinction because Twitch is completely different. I want to make that right now. Twitch, I don't give a fuck what I do on Twitch. I play music all the time. I don't care. Some stuff gets muted. A lot fucking doesn't. A lot doesn't. Some gets muted. Whatever gets muted, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Whatever. Twitch is Twitch. That's how they handle it there. The muting.
Right, but that's because Twitch doesn't have the tools to actually enforce copyright the same way YouTube does.
True.
You know, if you're somebody where you're arguing and your whole thing is like, well, let's follow the law. Well, it still would all be wrong.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm just, you know, I don't really give a shit because it's the fucking, you know, like I said, it's the fucking internet.
It's the internet, yeah.
The point is to fucking share and all that shit, in my opinion. But
I'm vested in the outcome, you know, like, but I'm over the whole fair use fight because it's such a long fight. It's been going on for so long and there's so many different variants of it. And it's like, let's settle it. Let's get it fucking settled. What you can and can't do on all mediums. Yeah. On all fucking mediums. Let's stop fucking around here. Whatever fight has to happen, I'm ready for it. Because it's happened in other mediums. Let's get it on this one and get it the fuck done. I don't want.
Do you feel like this is the final chapter? Like it's going to happen like sooner rather than later?
Yes, I do. I think we're going to get, in the next 5 years, I think we're going to see more and more cases go further into court systems. I think there's going to be more definitive rulings. I think more, most importantly, I think more deals will be made. I think within the next 5 years, every fucking record label is going to come to some sort of realization that they got to figure out a Spotify version or something similar for streaming. Something that is acceptable, that this shit just stops. Why do you want this headache to continue? No one's benefiting. No one's really benefiting. It's not like Napster.
Well, the streamer is.
Yeah, if you have it only for a period of time. If they get hit and lose everything, then they got to go fucking battle it out. Depending on how big they are, they got to go to court. They got to do all this shit.
That's the thing, though. They never lose anything, Dave.
Well, yeah, I guess.
What does the streamer ever lose? They just take down the VOD.
No, but is anyone like when you get your fucking shit like completely taken off the platform? You know, like does
but
that
that's
ever
never
happen?
happened.
No, it doesn't happen. Okay. As long as it doesn't happen, I guess we're okay.
You know, on YouTube, you risk that happening because you get a strike on your channel
on
for
YouTube,
it.
yes.
Well, these other websites, nobody gives a fuck.
Like I said, Twitch, I don't give a fuck.
Your stream goes down, and then you start your stream back up.
I was thinking back over to YouTube for a moment, but no, Twitch, I don't give a fuck what you do. But they do got the VODs there, and you can't upload now. So I don't fucking know. They got to figure out how they're going to enforce, because once they do start allowing uploads, they kind of have to account for that. Again, I'm interested to see what Twitter's going to do. I hate to keep going back to it, but I feel like Elon is close. Like, he's got the right ideas. I just don't know if he's got the right order and everything. But I want to know how they're going to handle all that shit as it comes. Because I'm loving Twitter Live. I'm loving a lot of things that they're doing. I want it to fucking go.
I really like the idea of Twitter too, because Twitter stuff very organically goes viral. It's all through sharing.
Yeah.
So it's like probably the least algorithmically driven content when it comes to any of the social media stuff.
Yeah. I honestly, I feel like I have a shot on Twitter.
You got to start calling it X now, Dave.
I can't.
What kind of creator are you? I'm an X creator. Everyone's gonna think you do porn, bro. Everyone's gonna think you spread ass.
Yeah, or do X.
Not only that, they changed it to post. So if you're tweeting something out, you're posting something out, or if you get retweeted,
it's like a generic version of a website, dude. It's so generic.
Maybe
you now post and repost.
Could someone like buy Twitter and then just remake it?
That's what I heard Zuckerberg was going to do. Somebody made a joke that Zuckerberg just bought the name to Twitter. I heard this like a week ago. I was like, yeah, man, that'd be dope. Fucking let's buy the name and just create Twitter. Well, they got the Threads, the people who used to
Threads is dead already, though. It's completely dead.
Horrible.
It's fallen off a cliff.
Horrible. Because
why?
You
can't, like, you cannot, like, when two social medias are the same, one is inevitably going to make the other one completely irrelevant, because social media is the best when everybody's on the same website.
Yes.
You know, maybe for streaming, it's a little different because you just watch like one or two streamers ever. But for the most part, and when it comes to like Twitter or YouTube or whatever, everyone wants to be on the same fucking site.
Yeah. And that's evident by all the people who constantly have tried. Jamie Pine, our good buddy Jamie Pine over the years, he had a fucking thing where he tried to integrate like all, like just notifications, like everything. People try to do this all the fucking time where you get all notifications to just one device or one thing, a link tree, whatever. So you're just getting them all because you want to be integrated with everybody. But you can't. It's hard. You don't want to sign into a million different fucking sites a day just to see what Johnny or shithead fucking Ralph is doing. It's like, shit, just everybody get on the same site. Just get on the internet. Just get on the internet. Good Lord. All right, let's see what else they say here.
Legal perspective, and I know you don't really care about the legality of it, and that's fine. But I just want to focus on like the YouTube videos as they stand as like a product. I understand that the VODs are on Twitch, and that would create an inherent problem as well. But just for the sake of the conversation, to keep things clean and keep us from getting too messy, that's my focus.
He can still be good when he wants to be. He can still speak and actually like make some points when he wants to. That's good to know.
I think maybe he has lost some weight and he's gaining his energy back.
Maybe Gila's not sucking life out of him.
The rise of Ethan Klein.
Hey, everybody else has a fucking arc nowadays. Everyone else is coming back. Why not Ethan? Oh, big dubs for Ethan. Based Ethan. I saw that a lot the last week. Based
Huge W's.
Big dubs.
Okay.
By the way, I want 100 fucking viewers before the end of this show. Jesus, 83. Let's get us all the way. Retweets, likes, do it. What's wrong with you?
Triple digits.
Triple digits. 2 flamencos worth of viewership at the very least. I will accept nothing less.
You know what? Okay. Just for the sake of having a good argument, I'll do that.
Oh boy.
Except for when except for when the topic matters.
Sure.
Right? It matters. If it doesn't, overall, fine.
So elegant.
But there are certain points that like, plays a big role into it. If it's too big, I think I want to ignore it. But
you know what? That's 100% fine. I guess I'm just saying that for myself, so that when I'm talking, you understand that I'm talking about your YouTube channel and not making general statements about what's happening on Twitch. Okay?
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I guess
good to set
my
that
first question for you to start is that, do you think your work is transformative? Of course, that's one of the main tenets of fair use. Do you think your work is...
what does tenet mean?
Transformative.
Yes.
You do?
What?
Wait.
Here, I mean, okay.
What? He does? What?
I was watching you yesterday, and here you said it's absolutely not transformative. Here it is.
You don't have to care. That's totally fine. But do you agree that you've created non-transformative reactions?
100%, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We've agreed.
That's amazing.
Crazy. He's got receipts and everything, bro.
He was ready, but I don't think he was ready to use it that quick. He was like, oh shit, he's really gonna let me do this. Okay, all right, shit.
So here you say you've 100% made non-transformative reactions. Did you change your mind?
No, absolutely not. I didn't change my mind. The whole point is that nevers are really bad because I think we all have stuff that is not transformative. If you do a full-on yes or no, I just kind of like play with the question, and that was kind of like.
So, but your work is not fully transformative. Some of it is not. By your own admission.
That was just an on-the-fly answer. It's not even complicated. It's like, have you reacted to stuff in a way that isn't fair use? Yes, I 100% have. It's like, does he really need to go like talk this out or really think
Willie,
this out?
never is a big word, Willie. I mean, like never's a big commitment. Maybe we shouldn't use never so fucking willy-nilly here, Willie. That's all I'm saying.
I get that streamers, like, maybe they can't be perfect every reaction. I think most content creators are just like, if you try, we're okay with that.
Try.
Like, dude, this guy never tries.
No, nothing. No, I mean, like, if he put an eighth of the effort into this that he does in combing his hair, he'd be good. He'd be somewhat fucking good. My God, look at those locks.
Yeah, some of it is less reacted. Yeah,
it's a really zoomer haircut.
Zoomer, man.
So in that regard, do you care at
Not
all
even the
about
same
like
length.
IP or copyright?
No.
Or like the fact that it's illegal? Does that matter? That it might be illegal, does that matter to you?
No.
It doesn't matter.
Well, if flat out doesn't, because
that's fair. That's totally fair. And so because it doesn't matter to you, I don't think there's any point to really even discuss.
Right.
Well, I can elaborate a little bit.
Go ahead, please.
And open the door a tiny bit.
Wow,
just to give you a general angle.
Just don't give a fucking fuck. And how about that?
I wish he did that, Dave, but he doesn't stick by that.
Of course not.
In this argument.
You can't. That's why.
If you just said you don't give a fuck, I think most people would find that like more like Hassan kind of says that, right? He's like, I just don't give a fuck. It's like, that's 1,000 times more respectable than this shit where he's like, well, I don't care, but here's why I actually come from a reasonable place. It's like, what the fuck?
Do you know what the difference is, though? The difference here is Ethan trapped him because Ethan was ready to walk. Ethan's like, well, then if you go back and listen to what he just said, he goes, then there's really not much of a point to talk about fair use, that aspect of fair use. So he was going to move on. He was going to move on from it. But XQC, for some reason, he's like, wait a minute. Does that? Do I lose this point? Do I see it? Is it just going to be turned? So he's got to say something. And I guess he's just going to tap it. He doesn't really have anything to say, right? I'm assuming he has absolutely nothing to say.
Oh, Dave, he says a lot of words. Play the shit out. I don't know how relevant they are, but he says
the people
words.
that enforce it are the ones that have a problem with it. Right? The problem with the nature of the content itself. Because in terms of legality, right? Technically, if I'm playing some Telltale game, well, I mean, they could take me down anytime they want, right? Because that's their game, and I'm yoinking their stuff, right? So legality-wise, they could clap me for everything I've got for just playing their game.
I mean, you could arguably play the game in a way that's fair use, though. Like, it's all the same thing. It just comes down to, like, you could do it in a way that's fair use.
Willie, I'm going to say that the point is null anyway, because millions of fucking people stream games. Millions! It's the most popular thing to do is to stream games. So no, it's a non-argument. It's a not like he's making an argument about something that does not happen to millions of people. It does not happen. Like, stop it. Yeah. Nope. Not playing a game no more at all. We get music disputes. We get fucking small things in the Pokemon world every so often with ROM things. We get legality fucking nuances. But has it ever happened where it just, do not play my game, ever? No.
I mean, once.
Like, very rare, you know? Like,
not often.
It's because it's stupid. It's terrible marketing. Like, why do you not want people to see what you're stupid? It's dumb. Twitch makes it so easy that you could buy the game right underneath while you're fucking watching the motherfucker. It's like, what? It's the easiest way to make money. It's nonstop advertising. And why like the developers and other people don't just instantly see it that way, I'll never understand. Movies are a little bit different. Movies the same way you play it forward to backward every single fucking time. A game is not. A game is part of your own expression of how you play the game. There's you can't rewind with a nuance. Yeah, but look at the way I work that rewind button. Woo! I'm a virtuoso on the fucking button, son. No, but I can hack and slash my way or fucking sneak my way through a game and make it a completely different playthrough. So it's just, there's differences. Fucking XQC's a goddamn moron. Oh, it hurts sometimes.
So fair use is decided on a case-by-case basis by a judge or jury. So it's hard to do big sweeping generalizations about what is and what isn't. But ultimately, if I understand your position, you don't really care about the legality of it. You're more like concerned with the philosophical thoughts of like.
He's really philosophical, Ethan. Felix is a philosophical guy.
Yeah, you know what, man? I gotta give Ethan credit, man, because this is great. This is
such
great.
A slight. It's low-key such a slight.
It's all a slight. This is like some of the pettiest fucking question asking I've ever heard in my life. You care about the philosophical portion of it.
You clearly don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I love it. It's amazing. He's just like, could you spell philosophical for me, Ethan? Could you use it in a sentence before I respond to what you just said? Oh, Christ. He's got a giraffe in the background, for fuck's sake.
The limitations of that is that I care enough, enough about it to where it affects me, right? What? So I have to care.
He gets sad when people tweet negatively about it.
If somebody wants to strike down, wants to send out a claim, whatever. Well, I have to act on that, right? So even though I care or not, that will happen. And it happens all the time. Except I like to create an environment where I engage with people and content that are not going to do that. Because they believe in the mutually beneficial nature of the interaction, such as video games. Even though the video games could strike me.
The mutually beneficial interaction of him reacting to your video. Which I think, dude, I've had my videos reacted to by some massive streamers, right? Like some people, I didn't even know they reacted to it. That's how little it affects. And these people, some of them have had like 20,000 people watching them live, dude. Like, I feel like it's been documented at this point that other people reacting to your videos really is, I think, is pretty negligible unless they really engage. If they hate the video, that's great, because then all these people come over and they're fucking mad and write about it. If they love the video, then that's great because you get a bunch of subscribers. But if they're just like reacting and then they go like they have nothing really to say, so then it doesn't fucking do anything.
What does it do? I mean, and you are kind of the authority to say that too, because you have had massive shout out.
Like XQC's reacted to my videos in the past.
Right. And I mean, I think his goddamn fucking cousin, brother, fucking other Felix has as well. You've had them all. Like, what the fuck, man? It's like,
it's like, I'm okay with it. I don't care. But the idea, like, I hate this idea that these streamers are just like Hassan or any of these people are just like well, actually, I'm helping you out a lot. It's like, no, you're fucking, you're not. Like, I don't care how you react to it, but don't tell me you're like helping me out. Like, that's ridiculous.
Especially when they're not giving credit most of the time, when they're not giving any fucking extra shout out or love to the fucking creator who's actually doing it. Because most of the time when people watch that type of reaction content, the way that they do it, they don't even go to look for what the original video was sourced from. Most of them don't. They just move on to the next fucking thing. And that's exactly what you're counting on.
They literally use it to like kill time for their stream.
Exactly. It's just ridiculous, man. It's like,
which again, I don't care, but stop acting like you're doing me a favor. That's all.
Yes, don't defend it like this. Don't dare fucking come. Like, we're gonna Dikembe Mutombo the fuck out of this. No, it's not happening. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous fucking statement. But look at his face. Look at his face. That's what you would expect to come out of
There's almost a whole thought going on back there.
Is there a half a thought going on back there? I'm not sure.
Might be half. It's almost a whole one. It might be 3/4.
It's maybe a 3/4 thought. Matt, how much of a thought do you think is going on in that head right now?
Oh, there's something rattling around in his head. That's
is he hanging a skeleton in his room?
What? Oh, that skeleton hung itself. Could you imagine being a goddamn puppet in his fucking room?
Having to be around him all the time. Brutal.
If I was Woody in his room, I'd fucking hang myself with my own string. Can you imagine having to hear that fucker talk all the time? My God.
Dude, I love XQC. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're an XQC fan.
I'm such a big fan.
Right. And so, so I think my point is that we can kind of skip this whole conversation and move on to the, because I think we both agree if we did a fair use analysis, and you admit that when you says it's not transformative, that a lot of the stuff you do would fail the fair use test. So we're on the same page. Yeah.
And also a lot of your stuff too. So we're in the same boat pretty much.
Probably not as much, no.
So I did a little stats. Maybe you don't want to hear it, or because you want to kind of la la la. But by density of content, with how much you upload as a person, as a channel, I upload.
Peepaw says, "Tell Willie Mac to put his megaphone down, please." And Diorio says, "Ethan should have hired a translator for XQC." Fuck, man, something.
Is that a Ludwig slight? I was just you just read. Fucking goddamn it, bro.
I'm glad you caught it.
Classic.
Right?
Oh, Nick.
Overall, because I have a lot of runtime, you upload about this much. If you were to break down the percentage of non-transformative content, your ratio is almost higher as mine.
I have no idea what you're trying to say right now. You're going to have to unpack that more. I don't understand this much, that much. You're going to have to explain that a little more.
So the content you upload on your YouTube and on your channels, right? The things that are on YouTube, because you don't want to do Twitch,
Talk about my podcast?
Doesn't matter. Your content, the stuff that you upload, right? The stuff that you control and upload.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
So overall, if you add all the content you put out there,
Nick said, "Wait, what? No, what did I say?" Willie thought there was a fucking Ludwig comment.
No, not from Nick.
Oh, from people. See, I didn't know any of them, so I'm even stupider. So look at that. That's great. I didn't know that. That was fucking shit. What's going on with Ludwig with a megaphone? I don't know what's going on.
I have about that much because it's a lot of runtime. It's a lot.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Do you have proof of that?
I know what he's trying to say. I've had to watch this clip like 4 times. But what XQC is saying,
the highest runtime
is that he uploads. He streams for longer,
right?
Than Ethan. So of course he has more videos that don't abide by fair use because he streams longer.
Yeah,
that's the argument. It's fucking. It doesn't even. I don't know what what to take from that. But that's the argument.
It means something.
It means like, oh, I get worn out, so I have to break fair use law. Like, I don't know.
Pretty much.
Willie, if only you were there to translate, man.
Yeah.
I can translate for him. I've seen enough XQC in my day. I can do this.
You should offer your services. See if he'll pay you. I don't know.
It's like he speaks like his own dialect. You know, there's like people in China where it's like they all speak Mandarin, but you can't understand. Like they don't understand each other. It's XQC is kind of right there.
Well, if he's from French Canada, that makes all the sense in the world to me. Like I honestly, I'd
love to hear his mom speak. Does she talk just like him?
Oh boy, wait. Does his mom look like him? Because man, I would really I'd watch that. I'd watch that as a show. God, I really want to fucking set that giraffe on fire.
That's in terms of like putting out content.
Oh, but fair use doesn't have to do with how long your stream is. It has to do with your commentary on the video. If your stream is 12 hours long and you're reacting to an 8-minute video, it doesn't matter. It matters what you said about the 8-minute video.
That's the important thing. That's what all these fucking people do not seem to understand. It's not the 12 hours. It's the 8 minutes. They miss the fucking point. Do you think
they understand, or do you think they just come up with some random fucking excuse?
I think that they have nothing else to stand on, and they cannot say they're wrong. Because if they say they're wrong, the party's over. If they admit to it, they have to say something. I mean, if you look at just proportionately of how long I stream to how much content I actually use, I'm really not doing that much. Asshole, you still used 8 untransformed minutes, but comparatively to the rest of what I'm streaming, shut the fuck up. Someone get me a gun. You know, it's for you or me. This is ending now.
My favorite was Hassan's defense, where Hassan goes, "Well, dude, what? Do they want me to pee in a bottle? I can't go to the bathroom." It's like, this is the best one. Do they want me to die?
You want me to die?
No, bro. Nobody wants you to kill yourself, bro. You're kidding.
No, that's
pause the video.
That's not what we're trying to have happen at all.
Video doesn't matter how long you stream for, so I don't understand your point.
So if you let me elaborate on my point instead of breaking the semantics, right? Because you could
semantics. That's how fair use works.
Okay, we're not even talking about the nature of the content yet. Fuck the content. It could be a blank.
Hold on, just to be clear, you said you don't do fair use, but I don't also. So we're talking about fair use, just to be clear, right?
Okay. Let's reel back a little bit. and stop being stupid for a minute and just kind of like listen. Okay.
I'm listening.
You said that I upload non-transformative content. Yes.
Willie, this guy. Wow, man. I think I might be
He's
becoming
the
a
GOAT,
fan.
bro. This guy was the biggest streamer in the world for a while.
He is just a walking dumpster fire of nothing. Like the fact that man, Willie, you're right, man, because the fact that he's even upright, not drooling on himself, and that he clothed himself is fucking fascinating. But he's a millionaire on top of it. Like this.
Oh, dude, he's gets paid more than LeBron James, bro.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, this guy's the GOAT. I'm in. I'm all in on XQC stock.
I'm surprised he's not American. Because this is kind of the American dream, to be this stupid.
No, anyone who says Canadians are better than us, just look straight at XQC.
Just look at XQC. I'll give you all the answers you need to know. Oh, fuck.
You said that too, but yes.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%, yeah. And I said that you do too, right? And I'm not saying, so you would say, oh, but dude, it's like a U2 double fault fallacy, right? But in the instance where you try to take the high
I agree.
Well, sometimes you got to get to the tennis aspects of things. It's very important.
He's right. He's right. There is a double fault fallacy somewhere in there.
Love, deuce, game, set, you're an asshole. What the fuck, man?
I don't do this, guys. Well, you do. And my next point is that an amount of content that you upload, you're non-reactive. There's actually quite a lot.
I don't know what that means.
So he said the exact same thing. He stopped Ethan.
I don't know how, but he's right.
Holy fuck, Willie, that's unbelievable. Matt, did you hear what he just did? He fucking stopped Ethan dead in his tracks to fucking call him semantical and shit. And then he says the exact same thing. He doesn't change a word. He fucking goes right back to the same point.
I'm surprised he even knows what that word means, dude.
Oh my God. This is fucking punishment, man. Like, this needs to go to prisons. This is how we reform people. You just make them watch XQC. And make them watch XQC against somebody who most people would think is not even fucking smart anymore, but somebody who, because XQC is so fucking stupid, Ethan looks like Utant here. Ethan looks like the second coming of fucking Einstein. This is unbelievable. This is like chess between Bobby Fischer and me. It's fucking unbelievable.
You have to stop saying that. It doesn't mean anything. You're just saying stuff.
Well, I'm saying that
you're just doing this. You do a lot of this.
I've been in and out of therapy with BetterHelp.
Oh, Dave doesn't have YouTube Premium.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't. I need this. Thank you, Real Therapy. Wait, I gotta listen to this. It's important. I am old enough to make my own decisions.
Skip
No,
that.
I have to listen to this. After this, I need this help.
It's 90 seconds.
And a few have even gotten married and started families.
Look at
Oh,
this.
there's a second BetterHelp. Who would have thought?
This is important, Willie. It's important.
There's no stats. There's no data. I don't even know what you're referring to. I mean, if you want to talk about stats and data, there's one specific video that I just analyzed, just picked one out of the lot. A rapper who got a $20 Anne Frank tattoo. This is let me just read off some stats, and you can tell me if mine matches up or is worse. So this is a video uploaded to your channel 10 days ago. A rapper who got a 10-minute Anne Frank, a $20 Anne Frank face tattoo, okay? So the original video's runtime is 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Oh, sorry, no. The original video is 8 minutes, 33 seconds, okay? The video here that you uploaded is 9 minutes, 13 seconds. That means you added 40 seconds to an 8.5-minute video, adding 7.8% runtime.
Really good 40
Actually,
seconds.
I even did you a favor. I condensed all of your commentary on this specific video into just a short video because it's only 40 seconds. So I'll show this. Well, this is important because what you say, the commentary does matter. Because
before you finish, let me go. So you're about to prove me right. I said I do non-transformative dog shit, and you're about to show me non-transformative dog shit.
Okay, fair. So I don't have to show it to you.
I mean, go clap me because I mean I just
wait. He said both though.
He says both. That's what doesn't make sense. Like when you're like, well, XQC has a bad position on this. It's like, what position?
He literally
said what position
both.
does he have in this? He doesn't even know his own position.
It's like Ethan forgot that he already trapped him. He showed him saying both. He showed him saying both, but he didn't have him answer for it. He didn't have him explain it. He didn't have him answer for it, and now it's kind of coming back.
Trap, Div.
Yeah. I need a fucking band named Impotent Trap. That's a fucking fantastic band name. Welcome to the stage, Impotent Trap.
Sounds like some BDSM or some shit.
It sounds like it could be offensive too. We got
play this shit. It's fantastic.
That's like saying I'm white and I'm on camera.
Well, you said that yours is more transformative than mine, so I don't understand the
Does that even make
consistency
sense?
you're
Like,
trying to make.
What?
Now that you've brought that
No,
up,
he's
I
right.
mean, sure, let's take a.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, let's just. Well, I do think it's interesting.
They both have really serial killery eyes. Just saying.
Do that?
Yeah, look at them.
Interesting because the commentary
Look at Ethan's eyes. They're fucking murdery as fuck.
does matter.
Okay, do that.
College
What?
for
Where?
Arnold began to notice that
Music?
Arnold didn't have the best recognized as one of the
What the fuck am I watching? I mean,
the
if that
airframe tattoo was finished.
Wait, that
instant response from those who
that is
knew.
pretty good actually.
Could
What the
someone
fuck?
tell me when
That guy's really good who did that.
The argument that everything explained the
Bro, that's proud though. Katana? What the fuck? Anon 22. What the fuck? But why do you always pick the dumbest of any comments? I guess. I thought they had like one song. Fair enough.
The longest 40 seconds.
Shit.
I'm glad you said it. This 40 seconds is killing me, boy. Fuck.
Yeah, well, anyway, he's like Kappa. He talks normally and shit. Wait,
feel good about themselves.
Shout out to Internet.
So that's the entirety.
Fucking A. Holy God, man.
That's all he said during the whole video, Div.
That's torturous.
That's everything he said. That's all the commentary in an 8-minute video.
I want to do react videos and just go, damn, that's crazy every 3.5 minutes.
That's all you gotta
Damn,
say.
that's crazy, bro.
Crazy. You can say crazy different ways. Whoa,
What?
crazy.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow.
How long do you think you could take just listening to this guy in any form, really? But
Hours. I could listen to him all day.
You
every
could,
day.
but you're broken. You have like serious fucking problems.
I love this guy.
I worry about
I'm annoyed enough by just listening to this. I can't do it.
Right, I can't. I'm like, this show is pissing me off. My own show is angering me. This is fucking unbelievable.
It's just like, how many people are on XQC's side? Couldn't they pick another guy? You know,
anybody?
Anyone?
I don't think any of the people that like break this rule, like the fair use rule, want to go and defend it out loud. They're just going to keep quietly breaking it because there is no defense.
Right. The rest of them are like,
the defense isn't that good. The best defense you could say is, I don't care. It's the internet.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the internet's point of sharing, so I'm just going to do it.
Fuck them.
That's the only thing you can say.
Fuck them. It's the only guy. If no one wants to say fuck them, so everybody else is.
And
like,
I'm okay with that defense. I kind of agree with that shit.
If you're gonna use that defense, sure, fine. You just have to deal with fuck them. You have to feel with You
gotta deal with the shit then.
Yeah, you might have to deal with someday. Who fucking knows? But up until then, fuck them. But you never know when will come around. But it's just fucking. I forgot where I was going. Wait, here, are we watching more of this?
Watch it, dude.
You have the commentary you added to his 8, and I think it's even fair. And I know you don't defend yourself on this, so I guess it's kind of a moot point. But the quality of the commentary, like, you have to be commenting, analyzing, being critical of the content you're watching for it to be fair, but that doesn't matter, right? Because you don't even believe it.
Does
Ethan, I think you're right. I think you got me. So I think instead, I think we should get an example, one of your examples then.
Sure, I'd love to.
Let's get one of your examples that show me the guidelines, what I should do to react. How do I post that in chat? Can I post this right here? Click on that. So instead of having my example of it,
oh boy,
I think we should use yours instead, so I could learn how to be a better creator. How about you click on that?
Good idea.
So he's like, let's get attacky. That's the way to go. If nothing else is working so far, let's attack back. Let's do that. That'll be fun. This'll work. This'll work. Come on, XQC. Let's get in the game. We got this. We got this.
This is so good. I love this
to
part.
check it out. Oh, I have to open it. Okay, I'll open it.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
1 second here. So yeah, you uploaded to your XQC clips channel. You uploaded 5.
You'll see.
Dude, you uploaded 5. Well, I just want to explain it. You uploaded 5 clips. Or wait, shit. You upload on this channel so fucking much.
Just play it. So when it was my turn, you played my clip. When it's your turn, you don't play the clip and you just comment before seeing it.
No, I'm setting it up for you. I'm gonna play it. I'm opening it. Here, sorry. So here it is. Here's one of them from your channel.
1.2 million views and 6.
Now, is it okay if we watch this one? Ethan shows XQC how transformative reactions are done. Number 4. This is the one you uploaded. Yeah.
Number 4 works. Oh, number 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all good. So here it is. So you can.
Hours. Okay, King.
Jesus.
Finally over. Logan Paul apologized.
Do you notice a problem already, Felix? There's a cut here.
Okay, King. Jesus.
Why is there a cut there?
Huh?
Yeah, there's a cut here.
So whenever you play my video, did I say, "Wait, Ethan"? I think I've seen something on the screen right there. Is that a dead pixel?
Idiot.
What? He's just he's defending himself.
Okay, but it undermines your argument if you're showing an edited clip. If you're cutting out my commentary and then trying to say you do fair use, this seems a little silly. But I'll play it.
Play the video.
Jesus.
Finally over.
Just play
Logan
the video.
Paul apologized.
Coffeezilla, your slang is. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, more like an internet criminal.
Oops, wrong video. That was the first response. He
There's
actually
10 seconds of him
apologized
sitting
in
there like a
another
moron.
response.
Look at this idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's not high effort.
No. This is like
not
that.
high effort.
I mean, hold on. Here,
Hold on.
let me get a
not
taste
it
of
either.
this. He didn't talk about it. He's literally just sitting there quietly for the first 30 seconds. You should sue him. Fuck you, XQC, you thief bitch.
Turns out it's actually on his secondary channel.
I'll play the whole thing. Just let me know when to stop. If you want me to.
It's entitled "Thank You,
statement.
Coffeezilla." It's the third response.
They could sue you, and they would be right to sue you. I think they would be in the right.
I think so.
Thank you.
Paul, and it's a pretty big change in Logan's attitude so far. So let's see what he has to say to us.
Coffeezilla is not a
God, even his examples are hard to follow. You know,
his example is he's calling him a hypocrite because Ethan isn't talking yet in this reaction to Coffeezilla's video.
Right.
But it's stupid because if you just watch it, Ethan doesn't react to the entirety of the video.
Right.
And Ethan still has stuff to add on the crypto stuff. It is different. Like a big part of it is like, guess what? If you're an H3 fan and you were into that Coffeezilla video, like when Ethan's reacting, well, he doesn't show the whole thing. So guess what? If you want to watch the rest of it, you're gonna have to go to Coffeezilla's channel to watch the rest, to see it, man.
Now, to be fair to the argument, he probably should make a better effort of at least stopping it. You know what I mean? Like, you might want to fucking just to be fucking careful, especially since you've gone through it. Don't give him an opportunity because this is a long break without anything.
Sure,
else
but
to
him just cutting out parts where he's not saying anything is a little silly.
Oh yeah, it defeats the point.
Because the argument should be, what is he saying?
Right. Especially when you
Not
frame
what isn't he saying? Like,
especially when you're framing it as "show me what to do." It's what the fuck. He's like, his points are so hard to fucking follow. Like, he's a psychopath. There's something psychopathic about this guy.
He's a little psychopath.
I wonder what Ethan has to say, to be
He's
honest.
going to hire me.
What? Do you want to keep watching?
I'm just wondering, because the guy says, I wonder what he has to say. I wonder what you have to say about this. Because I'm watching you, and you haven't said shit yet. So, I mean.
Well, you told me to let the clip play. Do you want me to let the clip play, or do you want me to interrupt it? You got to choose a lane.
I was trying to be.
What was that?
He played maybe 40 seconds to a minute of
XQC,
that reaction to Coffeezilla's video. Whereas Ethan just showed an 8-minute video of XQC reacting. It's like just not the same. Just isn't.
Let's see if Dum Dum gets it.
With it and kind of do commentary at the same time. And I was asking the old Ethan, the guy that's morally above everybody, high roading, to react to it, but he's not saying shit. So there's like a problem with it.
Do you want me to keep playing it or
keep playing it? Yeah, keep playing it. Keep going.
Okay, cool.
But in all seriousness, this video.
That's a good one right there, boy.
Does have some major admissions in it I want to go through. For one, Logan apologizes to me.
I called him. I apologized.
My criticism of him right now is that he uploaded this to YouTube. Because I understand the nature of. I mean, listen, it goes on. But I'm going to tell you, I find it really interesting that you think this is compelling. This is actually. First of all, there's so many cuts in it. It's not persuasive at all. But one thing I do want to ask you about is why you cut out the beginning of the segment when I talked about it. Here's when I set up the video. Here it is. And again, the framing, what you're saying before and after is really important. So here's how that clip starts.
If I know this is legal or not, like if this really changes anything.
It may not matter. Made a video after he got absolutely bodied for his response, where he's like, "I'm going to sue you. This is bullshit. You're defaming me." Oh, you played a video.
So is that a pre-act?
Without
Is that like
oh yeah, it's part of the same clip. You just went in and.
But regardless, even if it is, all he's doing is explaining why he's about to watch it on stream. That's all.
Yeah, I mean,
doing.
if the only thing it really shows is that he's putting more effort into it, which I think people will appreciate, but I don't know if legally, just because you do an intro to what you react to.
Yeah, especially if you're just setting up the clip. And there's already a precedent for setting up a clip. When you go on a talk show or you're bringing a movie and you're going to go ahead and talk about what you're plugging, you don't show you show 7 to 30 fucking seconds. That's it. You're not showing fucking crazy amounts of fucking time. Trailers are cut for a reason. They're trying to bring you in. You're not giving all kinds of
shit like XQC doesn't even intro anything on his YouTube videos. It just plays the fucking video. So I get it. It's a little different, I guess. But if we're speaking legally, I don't know if it matters.
I just don't
maybe
know
it does. Maybe it doesn't. But
I don't think it does. Because he's not breaking up he's just setting up the content and not breaking down the content once the content
video we're about to steal, boys.
Here you go. This is the video we're stealing. Here's my reasons for it. Let's go.
And took out like 30-second slices from it.
So basically what you're saying is that if, you're going to the bar, right? And this part is like where you get in and where you get like a beer or something like that, right? And the rest of it, you just fucking say, basically it's like the intro. So if you put an intro, you're good. Say, guys, I have a video today, guys.
So you don't understand how fair use works. And that's fine. But I don't know why you want to debate fair use when you don't care about it. Yes, what you say in the beginning matters, bro. You're analyzing
to a degree, but
to a degree. I don't know if it matters how he did it there, though.
No, you used way too much. I think he used way too much content.
I think overall the reaction he did with CoffeeZilla, I think any creator would be happy with that.
I think so too, but
I don't think the intro is what makes it necessarily fair use.
I don't know if it saves you. Yeah, I don't know if you want to argue this point because he's done a really good job of kind of keeping XQC on his toes to this point. I don't know if you want to fucking stop that momentum.
XQC is such an idiot. He can't even explain himself though. He's like, yeah, it's like if you go to the bar and get a beer. How is it like that at all, bro? What are we talking about?
You know when you go to the zoo and you want to pet a giraffe? What?
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
It's like that.
What?
It's like, what the fuck? What are you?
How are you wired up there, man? I can't keep up.
Fucking French Canadians. Good Lord. Do either of you guys know of anything else really good from this that we can go? Because we've already done.
I mean, there's some more. I think my favorite part is the Twitter that outfall. So how about you look up the tweets I sent you?
Wait, but there is one part where he does like the worm or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does the worm, but I don't have the timestamp of that.
I think that's like it might be a clip. I'll look for it.
Yeah, and then there's another part where he just gets mad at Ethan, so he just starts calling Ethan bald, even though Ethan's got like an impeccable hairline for his age.
Bald. Oh God, how lame. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing the worm though. Here's your the thing you sent me.
XQC angry DMing H3 after this.
I know. Who wants to do an XQC impression? Matt, would you like to do?
I'll do XQC.
Okay, you can do an XQC. Well, you watch them all the time. You should be able to do it. Go ahead.
I know it kills you inside. You lost so much time and money in that lawsuit.
Which ones?
I don't know. Whichever you really seem bitter after it, though.
I'm fine.
Anyway, with the bills kick in and you're struggling, remember yourself. You leak DMs out of insecurity. And then he sends a picture of his watch. Like he's sitting on the floor wearing his watch. Like this is how he enjoys his time. He doesn't leave his room. He puts on his expensive watch while sitting on his bedroom floor. This is the saddest image I've ever seen.
Read the last one. Read that last one. Come on, Willie. Take it home.
And don't forget, I got your whole house on my wrist.
Kisses!
By the way,
and then he gives him a smooch.
That watch looks so weird to me. It looks like there's a bunch of weeds or something growing out of it. It like weirds me out.
It's like his little baby hairs, bro.
Yeah, it looks like a Hellraiser watch.
Why is he sitting? He's sitting. He put on his watch and sat on his bedroom floor. Sockless, to send this picture to Ethan.
That's
Is this the saddest thing? He's not even wearing it for an occasion. It's not a picture of him at a wedding or like anything. It's just like, I know how to get Ethan.
He had to sit down, go underneath his bed, pull out his fucking little safe, open it, probably forgot the code 2 or 3 times, had to fucking open it and put it on and take this picture. What a fucking loser, man.
Dude, another good point of this podcast is he sends a picture to or no, he tells Ethan, or he tells Gila to Ethan, like, I don't know why you're still with them. And then Ethan just replies back with like, aren't you the one getting divorced? Because XQC going through a divorce. It's just like, oh shit, man.
Damn.
Yeah, I sent you the clip of him doing like
nice.
It got really degenerate at a certain point where he just gets flaming mad.
Very
just
nice.
Starts screaming.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm
Do
than watch
that.
your prime.
Bro,
than watch your
do
prime
it for
content.
a week. Do a week of no reaction content and see how many fucking views you get. Oh, he's crying in the corner.
No, that's the inchworm.
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, that's content, man. It's original content at least.
What an idiot. He put his feet on the
do
internet
that,
for
bro.
free, bro.
Dude,
I
do it.
love it, man.
Bro.
This is the most funny thing.
Ask Repsion. You never do that. You pay for you pay when it comes to.
He thinks people would rather watch him doing that than react content. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't even know how that's an argument. See, if I just did, I don't even have to react. I just choose to do it anyway. People would rather see me do this. It's like, okay.
All right. I'm starting to wonder. Is this just a case of people are enamored because they find him pretty? Like, I
don't even think this guy's good looking. I don't know why you keep saying that.
He's good looking in like the Julian Sands way. You know what I mean? Not really good looking, but I can see why a lot of fucking people would find him
and that's it, bro.
It's like the crazy brother who stays.
Oh, they can look great, but it's like to say that this guy particularly looks good looking. I just
feel
don't
it because I can't think of anything else. Well, I can't think of any other reason why he's fucking famous.
Because he's hilarious, Dave. I mean, he just defended him fair use by saying that if you go to the bar and get a beer, it's the same thing.
That is pretty great.
It's golden content. I watch this shit all day. I'm in.
I don't know. I gotta feel it's because people think he's pretty. That's it's usually my go-to. If you're successful and I don't understand why, you just look good. It's the only fucking thing I can come up with most of the time.
I just think if you're a psychopath, it just helps.
He's got psycho eyes. Look at those fucking demon eyes.
Fucking 4 years, bitch.
It's awesome.
Ooh.
People would.
They're petty. Damn. All right, let's go to a random point real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
I'm talking in circles a little bit. We want to talk about the permission thing?
Sure. I mean, so what you're doing is running away pretty much. We're not running in circles.
Well, no.
We're not running in a direction, and you're going straight forward. That's what's going on right now.
That's clearly not the case, but I will just let it be for the sake of continuing the argument.
Gotcha.
I think you
do it every single day.
Bro.
I mean,
I'm just skipping all kinds of shit. Oh, wait, toe fungus. Hold on, toe fungus.
Oh, fuck, Dave.
Toe fungus.
Get YouTube, bro, for
That's
fuck's
just
sake. Get an
expensive.
ad block, anything.
No, man, I'm all about supporting ads, man. We got to fucking keep them ads going. And that was toe fungus is a serious thing, Willie.
Skip towards the end.
All right, we'll go towards the
There, right there.
That's a different issue. Let's see.
Oh, good point.
You know.
I think you went
Did
too
he
far.
say it? It's hard to tell sometimes.
If you're in the wrong word, he's already left.
Let's see.
Last game about Teddy Fresh, and I was like, well,
shit.
And the same thumbnail as their video
There,
because
this
I
is good.
wanted to. He can't go there because he knows
No,
he's wrong.
he's too far.
I already left. Fuck.
And ramble without making any concise point or a question. Is it you're done with that shit? Can we talk like adults now or not?
I think this conversation has kind of been exhausted.
People would rather watch me full screen cam do the fucking worm.
Do that.
Oh, that was the end.
Bro, watch your
do
prime
it for a
content.
week.
Fast forward a tiny bit. Use the arrow keys.
Oh,
ramble
shit.
without making any
arrow.
concise point or a question.
I think this conversation.
Fucking worm.
Do
watch
that.
Your prime,
Bro,
watch
he's crying in the corner. It's original content at least.
like
Yes,
it?
do that, bro. Do it.
That was
Like
sick,
that,
dude.
bitch?
Dude,
I
do
think
a
you fucking
week.
love it, man.
Bro.
This is the most money value in the
great.
past fucking 4 years, bitch.
It's awesome. Do a week of no React content.
Oh, man. Oh,
Even
man,
a
oh,
day.
man.
Even a day.
Okay,
Do
Ethan,
one
okay,
day without React content. I'm serious.
Hey, Ethan, let's see your wife's merch sales on the first wave when 90% of designs were stolen.
90%.
Let's see the pictures.
Wait, hold on. You're just being silly, bro.
Am I being silly? Prove me wrong. Because clearly the burden of proof is on you now, right? Because if you make an argument, then you have to prove it. You go ahead, prove it.
You haven't even shown. I mean, what? Dude, you're being silly, bro. You're being ridiculous.
Well, it seems like I have to prove everything, and you have to prove nothing.
That's
not
at all.
Wow, he's being
and you
full
have
on
nothing
child.
except prove some defunct
All right, thank you,
email
buddy.
out of
It
some
was a
paid
good
actor.
chat. I think
Well,
that we've
I
done a
wasn't
good
done.
job at
I
getting
have
to
to
the
prove everything, and you have to prove nothing.
He's so bitter about this shit.
That's your guy right there, buddy.
He's my favorite, bro.
That's your fucking goat. That's
He's
your
so
living
concise. He speaks so elegantly.
goat. He's an elegant man. Oh, Jesus, man! I can't believe I was able to actually watch that much XQC.
I want a debate between Joe Biden, Trump, and him. It'll be the most articulate argument ever.
Yeah, just give me any combination of the three. Really, I'll take that. Good lord. Ah, shit. All right, you guys got anything else going on, Matt? Willie, you two got anything?
No, I think that's it.
I'm good.
I got a YouTube video coming because Andrew Tate responded to me.
Oh yes,
it's coming this week.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Really?
Ah, okay.
So-
And you're gonna give us anything more there? That felt like a little teaser.
It'll be a good video.
Fuck you, goddamn it, Willie Mack. All right, shit. See, Nick gives me more. Nick gives me stuff.
It's because Nick never posts the video, so he
Yeah,
just
good
gives you
point.
everything.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But boy, when he does, that comeback is going to be legendary. It'll be like we
Legendary.
waited 10 years for this shit.
Keep believing, Matt. Matt, it'll
I hope
happen.
I still have hair on my head by the time Nick posts his video.
No.
I think,
No.
Dave, I think this is the last chance, bro. I think this is it. If he doesn't put out the tipster video, I've lost all faith in Nick ever uploading again.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Nick,
No,
you
I got
hear that?
faith he's going to come at the darkest hour, bro. It'll happen.
He's gonna come through. He's gonna pull it out in the last minute. He's gonna come in a clutch.
It might be 10 years from now, but at
Oh.
some point it'll be like we're all on the verge of we all got like I don't know, arthritis in our wrist, and none of us can edit a video anymore. And Nick's just gonna come through, bro.
And
His
then Matt-
perfectly fine wrist because he doesn't upload content, he doesn't edit.
And then Matt will fire up and now recording. It'll be great.
It'll be perfect.
It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. We'll see who shows up. It'll be good times.
Hell yeah.
Matt, what you got going on, man?
Now recording live streams every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, and recorded episodes coming out soon as they go green. And yeah, last night was crazy. We had Michael Alberto and Salvo on to like argue about
Salvo! Oh shit!
random stuff. They popped in, so it got also Fousey Tube was in our chat for a little while. It got weird.
Yeah,
How is Salvo? Is he still crazy? Is he still having people pee on him and stuff?
He's still crazy. He did blackface.
He
like
did blackface, Willie.
Jesus Christ, bro. I do remember that. Somebody did send me that. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's some desperate shit.
Ding, 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 ding. There you go. All right. The shopping point was always a blast. Says Trippy Savage. Lost faith in the sun video. Says Muldoon. So I was literally on the verge of tears. It was hilarious. Pepper Paw Prince. Hi Squanchin. He blocked me. All right. Appreciate you guys chatting in the chat as much as you have. We did get over 100 tonight. You guys were awesome in the support. I do appreciate that. If either one of you don't have anything else, I'm going to go smoke one more and say goodnight to the Mush Puffs.
Take it easy, guys.
Thank you both for
Deuces.
being here. Willie,
Thank you, Dave.
fucking come back more, motherfucker. God damn, it's nice having you here.
You know, I've been busy.
Yeah, I know.
But we'll make more appearances.
I'll take it when I can get it. I appreciate
Take
it.
it easy, kids.
Yes, sir. See you later, Maddie. All right, dear Mush Puff Kingdom, I appreciate you so much for another fantastic evening here. It's been a fun one. You know, we chilled out, we relaxed, it all cool, and all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We always aim to please. Let's get out of here. Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah, gonna take us home to the morning light. Hope you guys enjoyed everything. I know I did. I'm still hard. Nipples. Have a great night. I don't know. Have an enjoyable evening. We'll see you next time. Real Talk, take us to that wonderful morning light, baby. Come back. Come back. We got one more rep. See, my camera didn't die tonight. It charged fine tonight. So yesterday was an anomaly. It was an anomaly. Good night. Let's go. Real Talk.
For real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Fly it in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was
Wait a
great.
minute. Well, what's that now? Hold on. Keep it copious with a big $50 from the Trippy Savage. Hey, we're gonna do I was gonna do a Pokemon card. $50 from the Trippy Savage. That's 60 on the night, 40 away from yet another Charmander Dave outfit. Hey, you got a few more seconds. I'm just saying, you want to see me shake a Charmander feather, you have that opportunity. Real talk. Don't get distracted. Morning Live. Big Fitty. Thank you so much. I'll find an appropriate hat. Keep it going. Real talk, baby.
Indoor. Get your game right. She hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's life. I ask her cost a crash site. But that's the way it is. I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change. I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Akeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da da da. Yeah, da da da. Hip hop, I'm real talk. Hip hop, I'm real talk.
Good luck, Jay Philly. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
Oh, you know we dig each and every single night. Look, we had Willie Mack back tonight. That was fun. Willie Mack, MattPitt. It was a good time. We talked about a lot of things. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. And I want to know. I want to know what you guys think of the new setup. I want to know how much of an audio improvement you really do feel there is. How much of a video improvement you really feel there is. What should I do with my background? I got lights and other things that I'm going to do. And look, I'm a YouTuber now. You know what that is? Apparently, this is what YouTubers drink. This is a Stanley Cup. I have one. Bitches, what you want? All right. Let's rip one up. One more. Pooh hat on. Thank you guys. Seriously, everybody subbed, donated, supported. Appreciate you. Trippy Savage, you a psycho. Love your face. Mucho apreciado, amigos, to everyone, one and all. Keep it copious. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Christina Vina and good night, motherfucking good night.